He wants us to look for a part-time job for him and Eden. That's a pretty easy request. All the same, I say it's a good case for you to handle as my assistant. He'll accept a nice, well-paid part-time job, and it's okay if it's a little shady. Looking for a job like that here in Nakano shouldn't be too hard. I'm sure if we quietly ask some of those kind of people here in Nakano, we'll find something for him. I've heard of cushy, shady jobs quite close to here. All the same, if he needs money urgently, I wonder what he needs it for. Oh, so that's it? So I guess we have to look around. So let's look around then. Well, unless we have to go back up to the 4th floor to talk to Ryota. Oh, who's this? A Cult magazine editor. Ha 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 ha! So you want to earn a quick buck in Eden now, do you? Alright then, I'll introduce you for the job. It's so easy anyone can do it. I want you to take pictures of ghosts in Eden. All you need to do is get a photo of a ghost and I'll pay you big bucks for it. Not bad, eh? If you're interested, let me know. Ha 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 ha! That's it, huh? Okay, so I'm going to have to look around a little more. Anything over here? Aha! Odd laundromat owner. What? You're looking for a part-time job in Eden? Not just that, but a nice, easy, well-paid job too? In that case, I have good news. I have the perfect job for you. For this job, you just need to wash some stuff pickled in formaldehyde. It couldn't be easier. Huh? What kind of stuff? What are you, stupid? Don't ask such questions. If you want to feel freaked out and disgusted working underground rooms in hospitals at night and be terrified all the time, then be my guest. Whoa, that's a... some person he is. Let's have a look here on the 2nd floor. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee. Nothing on the 2nd floor. And it looks like... Ah! Dodgy Realtor. You can work in Eden. It's a nice, easy part-time job. If you like, I can give you a private introduction for the job. In the business, it's called room laundering. One way or another, people die. You just have to live in one of these so-called rooms with a shady history for 3 months. If you do, we can cover up what happened in the room. You might be able to see that which is normally unseen become possessed by regretful things. If you aren't squeamish, it's quite an easy job. If you want, I can give you an introduction. But please don't talk to anyone else about this. Okay, I've got the information. Let's go back to Ryota. Oh, you found one already? Where? Room laundering, stuff pickled in formaldehyde, taking photos of ghosts. That's all just urban legends, though. It doesn't have anything to do with Eden. All the same, this ghost pictures thing sounds good. Seems like a nice, easy job. Seems like getting paid for just one photo is easy money. Huh? Why do I want to earn money from a part-time job in the first place? It doesn't matter why. It's none of your business. Ah, Sakura. None of your business? What isn't? Sakura? Ah, what do you mean, ah? Nothing. It's nothing. Ryota, are you by any chance talking about doing anything strange? Huh? The only strange thing lately has been you. You're always talking so carelessly. Oh, there's no point in talking to you. Come on, David, let's go. Take me to client. Ryota, David. Aww. I knew you'd come. Wahahaha! Huh? How did I know? I tapped into my spiritual powers. Wahaha! Okay. I want you to look into a ghost. The white boy. Ooh, we know that certain white boy, who has been appearing and disappearing around Kowloon recently. This time I'd like you guys to take a photo of this white boy. If you take a good picture, I will pay you big money for it. Not bad, eh? Mwahaha! Huh? You think it's strange that you can take a photo of a ghost in this digital space with a digital camera? Mwahaha! Well, I suppose if you think about it, the very appearance of a ghost in a digital space is in and of itself strange. Accept it! It's reality! Stop pretending you haven't seen them! Firstly, did you know that more than 70% of the people in this world have seen ghosts and blah blah blah? It all started with the incident at Roswell. The government and the aliens are all connected. They're just covering it up. Blah blah blah. Cattle mutilation, flying humanoids, and even animals falling from the sky. They're all part of the same conspiracy. Blah blah blah. Anyway, there is no analog nor digital in the occult. Please get this rumored specter on camera. Well, what would you expect from the editor of an occult magazine? He obviously lacks any kind of common sense. Damn straight. The white boy. The specter of Kowloon. To tell the truth, I'm a bit scared to go now. It sounds pretty terrifying. Well, I suppose you might as well come along. Okay, let's go to Kowloon and take some ghost pictures. Another message. Ah, Gaiomon, or Samudramon. Thanks for being around. It's not much, but I sent you something. Check it out. What am I doing? I could just take the shortcut. Oh, wait, I forgot. And I was talking about it earlier. There's no down escalator. Ugh. Every time it makes me think that there is like a down escalator. Oh, it bothers me so much. Well, anyway. Now we're back in the Kowloon. It really bothers me how much that escalator does not have a down escalator with it. It's so bothering. Okay, so I'm gonna looks like I'm gonna have to go through every single corner of Kowloon to try and look for Ryota. Sometimes I kind of wish I could turn the camera. Sometimes it makes me wish that he was a bit more descriptive of where in Kowloon he's going to end up. So like I said, it seems I'm going to have to go through every corner to look for him. Looks like he's not on level 1. Okay, to level 2 we go. Excuse me, guy. I don't know. He may be on the highest floor we can go to. That's my guess. Aha! There we go. In the end, it will actually be a good thing if this white boy appears. Anyway, let's hang around here for a while. Okay, so it's gonna have to be around level 3. Are they completely blocking our way? And of course, it seems like every time I have to go up to another floor of Kowloon, the encounters reset. I really need to keep that in mind. Oh, scan data for Tokomon. I really need to keep that in mind. Every time I go into another floor of a different area, I need to turn off the encounters. Because it seems that every time I go to a different floor, the encounters reset. Ah, people we can talk to. Cool hacker. Huh? You're looking for a ghost? Ah, it's about that white boy I've heard about recently, right? Yeah, I think anyone who gets all flustered by things like that is a real idiot. Okay, this is a digital world. The real world is a different story, but that doesn't mean that ghosts can appear here. You've got to think calmly about this. You won't be able to find them because there is no such thing. At the end of the day, I suppose there is no such thing as a ghost. You will never find a ghost like this. Not even the faintest trace. What should we do, David? I'm going to say, we're not giving up. Let's stage a picture. You mean you want to fake the picture? That's a good idea, actually. That stupid old man should be easy to trick. Right, if we do this, David, you should play the part of the ghost. Why me? But you're the only one who can. What about you? I mean, you obviously got the clothes that could be more fit for the white boy. I mean, excuse me on that. Jeez. No. Do it more like this. Do it more ghost-like. More like a ghost. That's a very cute ghost, then. A very good-looking ghost. Remember, you've done things in life that you regret. There are people alive with whom you have unfinished business. That kind of thing. The anger? Yeah. Ah! Turn around! Hey, what are you doing? Huh? What? Oh, there's nothing there. Huh? What? The white boy? Oh, hey, quick! Take a picture! The camera! Get the camera! Quick! That's a great one. That's a really good looking one. That's a really good looking one of me. So, let me get this straight. You couldn't get a photo of the white boy, so you decided to fake the picture. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Even so, this picture... An elementary school kid could have taken a better picture than this. In the end, we will have to reject this case. What? No way! David and me! We put everything we had into this one! It doesn't matter. Sit down. I'm going to show you how to take a picture of a ghost properly. Terror basically arises from the human imagination. Anything looks like a face from the right angle. This is how you can stimulate a person's imagination with a photograph. That is the key technique in ghost photography. So you just need to invoke the uniquely human phenomenon of pareidolia. For example, here's the perspective in this picture. Huh? What's wrong? Looks like this camera took a photo. Huh? Well, where? Look! Behind David, you can see a human figure. But it has no head. But... Woo! This is a real ghost photo. Okay, let's go take this to the editor right away. David, Kyoko, thank you both. 90% of ghost photos are fake. I never thought that this one would be part of the 10% that are real. And Sakura. I think I am the one in the photo. Huh? You? I was worried about Ryota, so I followed him to Kowloon. I was trying to watch him from the shadows, but I must have slipped into the frame. I wonder. Is there a connection between you and Ryota's actions? Actually, my birthday's coming up soon. I see, so that's why he needed the money. He needed money to buy me a present, so he was looking for a job where he could make a lot in a short space of time. He shouldn't have tried to buy me a present that he couldn't afford. So he was doing his best to find a part-time job to buy a present for a girl he was in love with. Ah, young love. Hey, are you okay? You have a blank expression on your face. It's like your mind is somewhere else. Hehehe. By any chance, is there someone else you are in love with? Investigation of Ryota's youth complete. Report back to the detective agency. Oh, but hey, we are already back. There you go. So it was about a present for an unrequited love, eh? You know, our caseload has gotten a lot more colorful since you got here. More colorful, huh? Alright, now for the other one. Nakano Underground. It's from the government. In the Nakano Underpass. This is a case from the government. The door in the Nakano Underpass has been unlocked. Who waits on the other side? 800 yen, 500 Cyber Sleuth points, and a farm development kit. Nakano Underground investigation start. I'll explain all the details. The client this time is the local government that takes care of the utilities for Nakano. Basically, it's a bureaucratic agency. Huh? Why are you so shocked? Of course, we specialize in the supernatural and complex cyber crimes, so we usually have a very specific clientele. But we cooperated very well with Detective Matayoshi's police force, so they consider us to be a pretty good detective agency. So we received a case from a public agency. Quite a rare event. This case was originally discussed by Detective Matayoshi with the government agency. It's a bit special, so Detective Matayoshi passed us down to the government agency like a sort of ace up his sleeve, and now it's our case. Got it? Yep. Good. The case is to unlock a gate in Nakano Underpass. It seems the gate is locked due to some electronic glitch and can't be opened. Huh? Huh? What, you don't know about Nakano Underpass? It's a facility that houses the equipment used to provide Nakano's public utilities, such as power cables, water pipes, and so on. They are moving forward with a plan to improve the look of the city center above ground by housing the public utilities underground. Looks like the visible power cables and telephone poles are set to disappear in the not-too-distant future. Underneath Nakano, there is a vast complex of tunnels, so there are, of course, many entrances. One of these entrances is the place where the gate we need to unlock is. It is a password-protected electronic lock, but it seems some time ago it locked for no reason, and no one has been able to open it since. They contacted the manufacturer, but they gave up. If needs be, they will destroy the gate, but obviously that would incur serious costs. While the costs were discussed, a weird groaning sound was heard coming from the other side of the gate. It seems something strange is going on. Huh? That's what always makes me think every time he makes that expression. Or I just try to make up a response that seems to match the expression. The manufacturer had a bad feeling about it and didn't want to open the gate, but the government suspected criminal activity and called Matayoshi. I see. So then the buck passed to the Kurimi Detective Agency. Well, after all, we have the best people for the job if you want to access a place that is off balance the most. This is actually a good opportunity. I've been wanting to investigate the rumors surrounding Nakano's underground system for a while. The gate in question has an electronic lock, so naturally there's a cyberspace inside it. You are the only one who can break into the gate without destroying it. We've already received permission from the government to access the underpass. Alright then. Shall we go and find out what the real situation with this underground gate is? Where's that groaning voice coming from? What kind of strange world lies beyond the gate? This is gonna be so much fun! Whatever she calls it. Huh? It's an underground gateway, so there'll just be an underground tunnel behind it, right? Have you ever heard of the stochastic process in quantum mechanics? I guess I should tell you about Schrodinger's cat. Until we open up the gate, we cannot know if we will find an underground tunnel or the void of space. Until you open that gate, the world is in a flux of overlapping possibilities, so just try to enjoy it. Let's go. The case is a simple matter of unlocking the gate, but what's behind the gate? Your job is to find that out. Alright. Nakano Underpass. She's gonna call it fun. Typical Kyoko. You can go to Nakano Underpass now. Right here. Nakano Underpass entrance. Did you arrive at the underpass? The gate we need to unlock is inside. The control panel should be beside you. Do you see it? Can I jump into it and unlock the gate? Ah. Huh? What happened? What? Connect jump isn't working. That's strange. It's an electronic lock, so there should be some kind of network inside it. Perhaps it's just that you didn't activate the connect jump properly? Right, I think it's time I verified your ability to perform a connect jump. Raise your hand. Now, concentrate. Now what? That's it. What? 30 minutes later. Oh no, this begins. 1 hour later. Oh no. Several hours later. 100 years later. Wait! If it was 100 years later, I'd be an old man. Of course, that was just for comic effect. I know. Great job, by the way. What were you doing just now? Whatever you're doing, it seems like it's not working. Well, obviously it's not. Oh no, it looks like I can't verify it. Well, it seems that you can only connect jump if you feel disappointed. If I were to posit a theory as to how your connect jump works, your ability locates a digital wave, piggybacks on it to the target location's digital space, and then enters it. It can be a network, a PC server. It doesn't matter what the target location is. If it has a digital space, then you should be able to access it. However, there seem to be certain limitations when interfering with a digital wave. In other words, when you can, you can, and when you can't, you can't. What we've determined is that you connected before by chance, even if there are specific reasons why you were able to each time. Put simply, cause and effect are connected to the digital waves. Wait a second. How could you connect jump this time then? I don't have any proof to support my answer, but Perhaps there were others like you who tried and failed to open the lock and were disappointed? Yes, disappointment is definitely key. I've rambled on long enough. Please get this lock opened as quickly as you can. Of course, eliminate the encounters. And check out the Digiline. Let's see what we got this time. Another gift from Samudramon. 2 times Samudramon sent me a gift. In a row. Okay, so let's see what the problem is, shall we? Ah, so we get to use a different ability this time. Hacking skill, copy and paste. Copies the target's color data and temporarily saves it by pasting on a colorless base. When correctly placed, the security will be dropped and you will be able to continue. Movement to a different area will clear any copied data. So what we've got to do here is we got to take this yellow data and copy it over to the colorless base. Copy and paste right here. Up. I gotta get close enough to do it. There we go. Copying that data. Just gotta paste it over to here. And there you have it. The door should be unlocked now. Let's head back and check. Is there anything else over here just to make sure? Nope, there isn't. Alright. We out of here. This is gonna be so mysterious. So mysterious to find out what lies beyond the door. Kyoko is right. This is so much fun after all. She really is right. Let's find out, shall we? Go to the Gonna Underpass? Yes! Whoa. What? Interesting. Seems you've managed to unlock the gate, so thanks for that. It must have been easy for you, given your skill. Well, I did a thing called copy and paste. That's how I unlocked the door. What? There's a bit of a labyrinth in the underground tunnel? What do you mean by a bit? Is there any sign of a Digimon or an eater in there? I see. It is strange to see just a small section of labyrinth. I know I said we couldn't know what we would find, but I wasn't expecting that. I believe we have witnessed a special digital wave occurrence. It's as if it's some kind of current. I see. This is definitely a ley line. Huh? Have you ever heard of ley lines before? There are many in Tokyo. They're also called dragon chains. Dragon signifies the undulating landscape, the hills and mountains. The dragon chain is what we call the flow of the land's spirit. It's well known that Sosei Tenkai, advisor to Ieyasu Tokugawa, turned Edo into a great feng shui city. I'm probably mispronouncing them wrong, but hey, it's a try. I'm trying, okay? It is said that he built a waterway and path to lead the chi from Mount Fuji in Tokyo Bay to Edo Castle. Of particular note in this instance are... oh boy. I'll just take a guess. Kane-ji and Asakusa Shrine to the northeast and Zojo-ji and Hiei Shrine to the southwest, all big religious institutions. In Feng Shui, those directions are thought to draw negative energy their way. The shrines hold big festivals to purge and expel that energy. And if you look at the lines that connect Buddhist temples, Kane-ji and Zojo-ji, and Shinto shrines, Asakusa and Hiei, You'll find they cross right inside Old Edo Castle, home to today's Tokyo Imperial Palace. It's really quite fascinating to see. Hee hee. Hee 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 hee. Nowadays, the waterways have been swapped out for rail lines, and radio towers dot the northeast and southwest. You could say we finished what Tenkite started. Viewed from the eyes of current society, those rail lines and radio towers are artificial ley lines that supplement the old roads and waterways. Naturally, where you're standing on the ground constitutes another ley line running through Tokyo too. Not just any ley line either. The one that's believed to emanate from Mount Fuji is supposed to run right through there. The man-made tunnel layered on top of it allows the digital waves to keep flowing in perpetuity. It's really a peculiar thing going on down there. That's what's producing this quasi-labyrinth you're seeing before you. Quasimodo. Knowing that, those weird voices that people are supposedly hearing probably belong to Digimon that are appearing as a result. That makes a lot of sense. I could go in for a while yet about this subject. But you at least somewhat get what I'm saying, right? Yep. I'll take that to mean you understood it well enough then. At this point, your work is essentially done, but we can't exactly just ignore this newfound discovery of yours either. Why don't you go a little further in and check things out for me? Alright, let's do it. Definitely want to eliminate the encounters. I guess I can't do that. So let's go in. It's going to be quite a bit of a walk. Or a run, perhaps. I can't go that way. Well, gotta go the other way. One time we're going the right is actually the wrong way. The tunnel just keeps on going, you say? If it stays on course like that, you're going to end up in Roppongi, which would mean... You know, this reminds me of something else I've heard about before. As I mentioned before, Tokyo's ley lines stem from Mount Fuji, which is of course not all that a coincidence given that it's a sacred place. And that energy takes old highways like the Koshu Kaido and the Tokaido to get to Tokyo from Mount Fuji. That energy joins up with underground waterways going along the highways that carry Mount Fuji's snowmelt to Tokyo, flowing into the city together. One theory holds that the first place where that water appears above ground after reaching Tokyo happens to be where else but Nakano. Put simply, all the ley lines that flow throughout Tokyo could well be coming out of our own stomping grounds, believe it or not. Wouldn't that be amazing to think about if it turned out to be true?